Hello guys, and welcome back to another Etheria restart video. Today we're finally doing something I've never done before in the Wishbinder event. Normally I try to play efficiently and avoid overspending my summons. But this time, we're doing something different. We're going all the way to 300 pulls so we can grab all the milestone rewards. So while I'm doing these summons, I also want to talk a bit about how the Wishbinder event actually works, what the best stopping point is for most players, and whether going all the way to 300 is actually worth it or not. For anyone who doesn't know, this event is basically a summon milestone system. Every time you summon on the permanent banner, you progress through the event and unlock rewards at certain milestones. So even if your luck isn't amazing, you're still getting extra value from your pulls because the event gives you bonus rewards on top of your normal summons. The important milestones are spread across the event, but the big ones people care about are the SSR selector, the perfect lattice, and then the final milestone at 300 pulls, which gives additional high-value rewards. That's why this event is usually considered one of the best times to spend your saved summons, because you're basically double dipping on rewards. Now here's the advice I want to give to most players, especially if you're casual or free to play. Even though I'm going to 300 pulls in this video, I actually don't recommend that most players do that. The sweet spot for value in this event is 200 summons. At 200 pulls, you already get the perfect lattice, which is one of the most valuable upgrade resources in the game, and before that you've also unlocked the SSR selector. After that point, pushing another 100 summons just to reach 300 usually isn't the most efficient use of your resources unless you have a lot of pulls saved or you're spending. So, the best strategy for most players is pretty simple. Save your summons, push to 200 during Wishbinder, collect the lattice and the selector, and then stop there. That's generally the best balance of value and resource management. Now let's talk about the SSR selector from this event, because this is actually a pretty important decision. The three options available this time are Batsby, Hoyan, and Didding. My personal recommendation here is to prioritize either Batsby or Hoyan. Both of them are top-tier DPS units, and one of the biggest reasons they're so valuable is that their duplicates scale their damage really well. So if you already own one of them, grabbing a dupe can actually be a big boost to your overall damage output. If you're deciding between the two, it mostly comes down to which one fits your teams better or which one you already have that you want to strengthen further. Either way, you're getting a very strong damage dealer. As for Didding, he's not a bad character by any means, but compared to the other two, he usually doesn't bring the same level of impact. For most accounts, Batsby or Hoyan will simply give you more value, especially if you're looking to increase your team's damage. Alright, we're getting closer to the end of the pulls now, and like I said earlier, this is actually my first time ever going all the way to 300 in the Wishbinder event. Normally I would stop at 200 like I recommended, but for the sake of the video we're committing and grabbing that final milestone. So to quickly summarize everything, for most players, 200 pulls is the ideal stopping point during Wishbinder. You get the perfect lattice and the SSR selector, which are the two most important rewards. Going to 300 pulls is more of a luxury move if you have extra summons saved. And for the selector, Batsby or Hoyan are generally the best picks thanks to their strong DPS and the value you get from their duplicates. Let me know in the comments how many pulls you ended up doing during this Wishbinder event and which SSR you chose from the selector. Hopefully your summons were luckier than mine. Good luck on your pulls, and I'll see you in the next video.